Welcome back, everybody. It's another episode of Walk with Jeff. This time, as you can see right here, we are at the Strat here on Las Vegas Boulevard. Pretty much the most northern hotel till you get down to Fremont Street. And we are going to see how long it takes to walk from the Strat to Fremont Street. A lot of people will ask us, Jeff, how far is it from the Strat to Fremont? The better question is, should you walk from the Strat to Fremont Street? And I'll tell you about that along the way, just to give you a heads up. And if you've already seen the length of the video, you'll know that this is going to be a little bit more than our usual 30-minute walks, because it does take a little bit longer to walk to Fremont Street. There are some not so good neighborhoods, and that you will see along the way. And we're just about right now at sunset, so it'll be a little light and then a little dark, and I'll kind of give you an idea of if you should do this walk in the future. So I got my stopwatch put on. We are going to do that instead of a 30-minute, because I know it's going to take me longer to walk to Fremont Street than 30 minutes. And then I'll tell you how long it obviously took me. Now, granted, we are filming this in the month of February, so the weather is very mild. It's in the low to mid 60s right now. Unusually warm for us for February. So, I'll tell you my thoughts if you should do this, obviously, at all, or should you do it, and whether you should do it in the height of summer too. So, that's all coming up here. There you can see the Strat right there. Got a Carl's Jr. down here. The Seagull Suites down here are known to be a very not so great establishment to stay the night. So definitely wouldn't recommend. Over there is where it splits off to Main Street. If you follow that around, you go to the Arts District, eventually arrive down on Fremont Street. And if we take this way, if we keep straight here, this will be Las Vegas Boulevard. So, now that we're across there, and across from Atomic Golf, this is one of the newer golf places, opened last year. And the Showgirls over here, they redid that whole area, made them a lot bigger, so it's a good selfie spot. So if you want to take a picture there, you can. They are really trying to make a huge effort to clean up this part of downtown-ish, the North Strip, and they're doing a pretty good job. This Denny's is slightly newer, but you're going to see we're going to run into our fair share of homelessness, and when we get up to a couple of other intersections, you're going to see that the neighborhood doesn't lend itself to friendly walking. So as you saw there, already a couple of homeless people. It is, though, one thing I will say, it is a good walk, because if you're a fan of movies, TV, all that, there's a lot of little motels and places along this stretch of Las Vegas Boulevard that'll look real familiar. This IHOP is really new. Fun fact, it actually used to be right over there on the other side. But now they got that Denny's there. So you can see, while we still have some light out, it's not bad. But you've already seen some of the folks that you will encounter on the way, including 2 Metro officers. This is exactly why I'm doing this walk, so you can see. It's like a real life Cops episode. No idea what's going on. Got a wheelchair out. Maybe somebody had an emergency. The Oyo Hotel. No, it's not the one that's next to the Tropicana. So yeah, already got our first glance at, I should say second glance of what this area will bring to you. But there are a lot of these little chapels, again, that are real famous. The areas inside are really nice, but just the neighborhoods around aren't that great. This place across the way has been closed for years, maybe even decades. Chapel of Flowers, to see some people getting married down there. Our friends from San Diego renewed their vows at one of the ones down here. And if you're a fan of Vegas Vacation, you may recognize the motel that we're going to come upon down here. So this area right over there, as you can see, a lot of abandoned stuff and some unsavory people. This 7-Eleven used to be really bad, but they've remodeled it, so it's at least a lot nicer looking. But again, the goal in this video is to show you the amount of time that it takes you to walk from the Strat, the northernmost hotel on, let's say, the proper Las Vegas Strip, to Fremont Street. Ironically, just down to my right are a lot of the old neighborhoods that were initially established here in Vegas. And there's some cute homes over there. One of these days I'll show you some of those neighborhoods, since I do real estate and people are always interested in different parts of Vegas. So that'll be coming up on the channel. But down here you're going to see we're going to come to another split. There's Dino's over there. Not too great of a smell in this area, since you can't, you don't have smell-o-vision. At least I don't think you do. Not the greatest smell. So coming up here, you can see downtown 4th Street and Las Vegas Boulevard. Again, it's going to split up here as well. Again, Las Vegas Boulevard is more than just the Strip. It goes way south by the Vegas Speedway, and it goes very north. So Las Vegas Boulevard isn't just the Strip that you know it, from like Mandalay Bay down to the Strat. There's some directional signage. So like I was saying earlier, they're doing a lot to kind of clean up and make it a little bit more tourist friendly in this area. All of this here, these palm trees and everything, are new over the last, say, 5 years. So that's really helped out. There goes the Deuce bus. Another way you can get down to Fremont Street for pretty darn cheap. 20 bucks for 3-day ticket on the Deuce. Boston Pizza. Have not tried them. Get a $10 tattoo across the way. Coolsville, another $10 tattoo place. So what I was saying earlier, Main Street, it kind of comes back over this way, merges back over here, right past the Arts District. And if you went straight to the left over there, that would take you to, say, the plaza, the west side of Fremont Street. But we're going to go down this way, stay on Las Vegas Boulevard. See a lot of the old abandoned motels that are no longer here, of course. So all this land still sitting here vacant. So it definitely attracts some unsavory folks. And this park can get really, really dark, although, as you can see here, they've started putting these nice street lamps here, which really do help out. But you can just see part of like the whole Arts District over there. Beautiful sunset here in Vegas. They're building a whole bunch of new condos down here. This high-rise over here is going to be opening in the near future. So definitely got a lot going on in this part of Las Vegas Boulevard and Main Street. Again, I'm trying to walk at just a normal pace, so to give you kind of an idea of how long it takes you if you decide to make this walk. And one thing kind of cool about, we love the history of Vegas. They've redone a lot of these signs here, like the Paradise Motel. They're all the way down towards Fremont Street. All the old motels, they've redone the signs. Looks really cool. This is Aqua Bar Grill. No idea. Let us know in the comments if you've been here. The Hotel Shalimar. I know the band from the 80s, the R&B band, but I do not know the Hotel Shalimar. Wedding party up here. This is a pretty famous chapel. Little chapel. This is where our friends got, they renewed their vows. I'm gonna have to try to go around them, these people. Not erupt them. And you can even drive through here. The Little White Wedding Chapel. And it continues on around back here. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right? Another tattoo place over there. This is the Thunderbird. It's just a boutique hotel. Our history buffs of Vegas will know that the Thunderbird used to be on Las Vegas Boulevard, kind of down there where Fontainebleau is and Sahara, back in the 50s. It's a really old school motel here, the Desert Star Motel. Got a very bright arrow to lure you in. Literally 2 cars there. I don't know if I would recommend, but can't really make that opinion because I've never stayed there. Here is the Viva Las Vegas Wedding Chapel. Thank you very much. I even got a hostel over here. So if you really want to do Vegas on the cheap, you can do the hostel right down here. Now, admittedly, there are parts of this area that I don't even know because, honestly, I don't walk this on foot, if ever. So some of these are new to me as well. Thai food here. But at least this kind of gives you an overview if maybe you've heard of some other places that you're like not sure where it is or what the neighborhood's like. Well, this is the Ocha or Oka Thai cuisine. There's still all these little motels that are open. So here is another one. Fun City Motel. And again, there's some homeless that are across the street there. Again, for the most part, you know, you let them be. They're not going to bother you. Of course, some of them are, you know, mentally ill. So that doesn't help. Another abandoned area over here. In fact, it was the Monterey Motel back in the day. Color TV by RCA. You know that this is old. Rock and Roll Marathon this weekend. Thankfully just missed that. All the roads, looks like they just got closed or just reopened after being closed. So remember when I was saying we're going to go through some unsavory neighborhoods? This intersection in particular is one of them. This is Charleston and Las Vegas Boulevard. But ironically, I'm going to show you once we actually get up to here. This looks like it used to be a Walgreens, now it's a furniture store. But ironically, if you go about literally a block and a half that way, that's the hub center of the arts district, which is really cool, craft breweries and little restaurants, all that stuff. And again, they're trying to make it a lot better than it used to be. I'm gonna hightail it across the street here. So now see, the road is closed, but that's only because of this Rock and Roll Marathon. So if you were going to walk this would not be closed. Donna Marie's over there, or Donna Marie's. Good Mexican food restaurant. They have a couple locations around town. You know we like our Juan's Flamin' Fajitas, but this is another good one too. Christina says they have good tamales. Nice lighted parking lot there. It used to actually be pretty dark, so that's a nice change. Like I said, there's a lot that they're trying to do to really brighten up the streets down here. All this was redone not too long ago, and it was quite the headache for a while, but now it's a lot better with all the additional lighting and everything. This is Hoover Avenue, of course named after President Hoover Dam. This is the Bliss Wedding Chapel. So again, there's, not to be confused, there's nothing wrong going down here. We just had the Rock and Roll Marathon, which is a yearly event, and they block off the road because the runners go all the way down, make a loop on Fremont Street, and then they make their way all the way back Las Vegas Strip. Here's another one of those classic signs, Motel Domino. Deluxe accommodations. If you know where on the Strip that was, let us know in the comments below. So I'm sure that parking is going to be at a premium down here on Fremont Street because of this event. The sidewalks, as you can see, are really nice, actually. It's nice that they did a lot of cleanup. This cleaner's here. I don't know, they may still be open. I don't really know, actually. Tenant parking only. Looks like they got closed in there. That's been there for years. So a pretty famous place. It's been on TV a long time on the History Channel, and you'll even see this building in the background of a lot of shots. This is 730 Las Vegas Boulevard. This is Pawn Stars. Fun fact, most of the filming of this is not done in the store. It is done on a set and modeled exactly after the store. Rick now has the Pawn Stars Plaza, which has been here for a few years. Rollin' Rick's barbecues were actually really good. And there's a whole bunch of little restaurants in here, kind of like the container park, where you see that praying mantis. But you'll see a lot of these shots from here, from this direction, and then Pawn Stars right here. You can even get a personal message from Rick on Cameo. Look at that. So you can get Rick to personally say something for you. And there is the what you see on the store. I mean, on the show. And as you can see there, they really don't allow photos and filming. The Rock and Roll Marathon looks like it's still going. So hopefully we can still go, but we may not be able to because it's maybe part of the route. So here is the parking lot of Pawn Stars. I think in the very beginning they did film inside, but that store is very small in there. Caught my jacket in there. Yeah, so we might have to go down on 4th Street. I'm going to do a little interruption here and ask if I can keep walking. Gentlemen, can I keep walking down this way?
What's that?
Can I keep walking down?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Anytime.
So I got DJs along the route. Again, normally this isn't like this, but for this event it is. And look at that. We got another wedding chapel here, storybook one. And they even have the designated for the Lone Palm Motel, which is this sign here. Little chapels everywhere. And then abandoned lots. Mon Bel Ami Wedding Chapel, right here. Not Mon Ami Gabi, that's at Paris.
It's been pouring now.
It's kind of cool. I've never seen some of these things. I've seen these this pizza and wings thing open till 4 a.m. I don't know how good they are, but they got a $3.99 slice here. So don't know if how good their pizza and wings are, but let's. They even have a little voice that tells you what it is when you walk by. So I'm going to hang out here for a second and let some people keep going here. You can see they're ready with the to pick up all the cones here. You can just see the top of Circa over there. So we're getting close, even though that's still a pretty good distance away. Down over here, I'll show you in an upcoming video, they have what's called the Beverly Theater. And I was saying earlier how there's some actually really cute neighborhoods over there you would never believe. And some of kind of the original Vegas. And we're going to go over here because there's a big wedding party here. But now that this portion of Las Vegas Boulevard is closed, we can actually walk down. Kind of a cool benefit of coming on this day at the tail end of this race. I'm surprised the officer let me come on the actual raceway, maybe because it's the very, very end of this. Because, you know, it costs some money to enter. But a lot more modern buildings, as you can see here. They've widened these sidewalks here. And you can see, look at these bright lights. A much better walking experience. Say even 10 years ago, I wouldn't even attempt this walk. But you can see, like, they have put lights everywhere down here. And this just used to be dark as heck. Even have some birds chirping. There's the Clark Inn Motel. Another classic sign. So I didn't even know this. I was showing you earlier that Lone Palm, that they actually have the all the information on this particular motel. East Fremont Street it was, 1940s. Opened under the name of Clark Motor Court. Pretty cool. So they tell you the history of the signage of what motel the neon comes from. Pretty cool. They put all these bollards up here for safety. We've had some unfortunate things happen in the past, and that's why you'll see these all the way up and down Las Vegas Boulevard. And I didn't mention earlier, but again, these videos are in 4K HDR, so make sure that you change your settings on your TV. So if you have an HDR compatible TV, there'll be an actual setting for that on YouTube. If you don't see it right away, it's because it takes even a couple, 3 days to process on YouTube. So you should select for the full quality 2160p HDR. But at the very least, make sure to turn on 2160. That's 4K, just so you know. These guys are running the opposite way. And we're really quite surprised that they let me walk down this way. Very nice officer too. Here's coming up to another one. Looks like the Golden Inn Motel. And another DJ playing music. I've never been, but I've heard people that have been in the Rock and Roll Marathon, and that's a really fun event. I think they have like a 5K, a 10K. I don't think they have a full marathon, but I'm not positive. But look at that. Pool, AAA rated, refrigerator, TV, and phones. Vegas history right there. And there's more information on the Golden Inn Motel here. 120 South Las Vegas Boulevard. And then they restore all these signs too as well. So you've seen where we do live streams from Fremont Street or the Strip, so I'm sure Fremont Street will be pretty darn busy tonight. The Royal Flush. Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas. This is travel. The Apache Motel says they take Master Charge, Visa, and American Express. Air conditioning, color TV, tubs, and ice. That's always good. So have some tubs and some ice. Over here, the Via Inn Motel. This is still operational. At least it looks like it. If you didn't like Pawn Stars, you can go to Easy Pawn across the street. Then I'll have to block out this music. So now you can see we're getting really close to Fremont Street proper. There is the D right there. We might have to turn here, I don't know. Hopefully we can just go around. Oh yeah, we can go around. So you can even tell in this area here, it was probably pretty dark, but they have these lights up here now, which is really nice. And then up here, it's going to come Fremont Street proper. And if you've seen some of our live streams where we walk up and down Fremont Street, check out all the crazy people. Sure, there'll be even more crazy people here tonight. So there it is, there's the Heart Attack Grill. Let's check our time before we get to some more music here. And there we are, 36, almost 37 minutes. So there it is, guys. There is your walk to Fremont Street. Just a little actually over our usual 30-minute walk. So now the question is, should you make that walk to Fremont Street from the Strat? I would say if you're going to go in the heart of the night, definitely walk with somebody else. I probably wouldn't walk alone even if you are a guy, because as you saw, the neighborhoods kind of go to some little questionable places.
You're at the Tennessee Tavern.
All right, everybody. So that's going to do it for this episode, unusual episode of Walk with Jeff. Should you walk from the Strat to Fremont Street? Now you can make that decision on your own. All right, everybody. Make sure to hit that thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe to our channel. It's absolutely free. Turn on those bell notifications to be alerted to every time we post a new video or when we go live, like we do on Saturday nights. All right, everybody. Until the next one, stay safe and stay silly. Bye-bye, everybody.